The large impact church planting residency got started in earnest in the year 2013. Path1 exists in order to be able to help move ahead the church planting movement in the United States in the United Methodist Church. And part of our job is just to listen to planters. What are their needs? And we heard over and over again from new church planters that they wished that they had had an opportunity to spend, say, a year in a highly effective church before they planted. And so we went back with our advisory team and we talked about this, and we came up with this initiative which is called the Large Impact Church Planting Residency.
The church planting residency program really has an opportunity to help us increase our success rate in church planting. We felt like if we can give them a year of training, then that really helps them, understand what it means to plant a church, understand the rhythm of church planting, get some tools, get some skills, get some sermons written, and just, do some work before you actually have to launch.
Our very first candidate resident was Shay Rayenga, who was 1 year removed from graduating from seminary.
It has been a wonderful experience and opportunity for me in a very formative time in my life, because without this residency program, without Path1 and this year of learning and discerning and getting to preach and teach, I've really felt affirmed in the gifts God's given me. And without this residency program, it would take years and years and years and years and years to be equipped to navigate all the various issues that are complex in managing such a large church.
What he has had is an office 2 doors down from mine. We work together daily. Behind the scenes, as he has done ministry, we've processed, we've talked, we've learned, always with the mind that we're growing him to be a senior pastor. And almost daily, he and I have conversations where we process what's going on. Do you understand the leadership idea? Talk about philosophies and how you do that. And for me, it's not even so much for the clergy person. What's more important is for the church that desperately needs leadership. We need to take people that have gone through this program and put them in places that they can make a difference right away. We're in a critical time, and this kind of speeds up the nature of getting these talented folks in the right settings.
Recently, we went to Dallas, Texas, to talk about how would we give shape to a residency that will be in this conference and will be housed at Casa Linda United Methodist Church. This is an interesting church because it's in a section of town that historically had been Anglo for many, many years, but over the last generation has slowly been turning into an area that is almost entirely Hispanic Latino. And they have a wonderful legacy Anglo membership that sees the need for reaching the new people who are living in their neighborhood. And so the host church, Casa Linda, whose pastor is David Rangel, he has learned how to navigate the transition from Anglo to Hispanic, which is still going on. So we want to put a resident who could learn from David. What we provide is a structure, a template to work off of, and then that is contextualized for each and every situation according to the needs of the annual conference.
We've been impressed that they have really paid attention to what we've been asking them to see and to do. Think about this, the Path1 folks get in the field, they're listening to the communities, to the churches, to the context, to the need, and they're willing to be as creative as the annual conference.
I think this initiative to prepare pastors and to find, in conjunction with the conference, mission fields for people like Juan Carlos is a very good program. And not only that, but it's a program and a mission that it goes with the mission of the Methodist Church, which eventually is to make disciples of Jesus Christ.
Our grant can be anywhere up to about $25,000 to make it happen. This is all about the process of making disciples of Jesus Christ for the transformation of the world. Our new church planters really need this kind of practical experience because they're going to be thrust into a situation where they're going to have to lead the entire endeavor. But we're trying to help smooth the way for them and to give them as much support and training as possible.